I hear your petitions, your worries, your silent prayers. Pay close attention to what I have to say, and allow it to fill your heart and transform your reality. I have a profound understanding of your aspirations, desires, pains, and hardships. I purposefully shape every aspect of you. To prevent me from seeing you, the enemy has attempted to ensnare you in the shadows, but I am here to release you. The solution you've been seeking is in this message, my darling child. You are entering a new realm of spirituality. Domains of development and revelation. Your discernment is being sharpened, and your spirit is being prepared to recognize my guidance when something upsets your soul. I'm laying you on my infallible truth, so listen carefully and get ready for heaven's bounty to shower you with blessings to fill your life. I give you those desires for connection, healing, and purpose, and I am abundantly rewarding you for your faithful obedience. The very atmospheres you enter will be infused with my presence, displaying my glory through your. I've seen your concealed tears, heard your repressed screams, and you've denied your worth and position in this world, but hear me, you are valuable, you belong, and your redemption is secured. I am aware of the pain you have endured, and you have shown me respect during that time. Bring your troubles to me and feel my tender heart. I am not a manipulator or a controller. Only freedom and deliverance endure. Let me take over, cut the chains, and take the weights out of your life now that you've done everything you know how to do. Despite the fact that it may seem strange at first, nothing in heaven or on earth can stop my plans for you. I can see the pains and humiliations you've gone through. They were crucibles that prepared you for what I'm letting go of in your life. Follow my instructions on how to take care of this gift. If disease hits, I am your healer. Acknowledge the signs and marvels I will birth in and through you. Your witness will magnify my name for the parent praying for your wayward kid. I give miraculous understanding. Even though you're worn out, my grace will keep you going. My strength is perfected in weakness, so hold your head high, beloved. The guilt, humiliation, and failures are all done, and now you're crossing a boundary into unheard of favor and grace. I know that the broken relationships and betrayals that have weathered your heart over the years the enemy has taken will be paid back 1,000-fold in terror, not the weird locations I send you to, even if they look unstable. Mission: accept them, and be ready for your soul to soar. It may surprise you, but it's what your soul has been longing for. Keep in remember that sluggish obedience is still disobedience, and when I say go swiftly, your compliance unlocks destiny. No guy can deny you. I'm breaking generational curses, genetic sicknesses, and the exact ailment that has afflicted your family line ends with you watching and asking what I do for you. To individuals who feel disadvantaged by stigmas or limits, hear my heart, you are extremely beautiful and precious. Flows not from you, but from my unwavering love, I'm giving you heaven's perspective on your struggles. I'm giving you purpose out of what the enemy created for evil. The fires you've endured haven't consumed you, but rather have refined you in unimaginable adversity. You've forged faith, and now I'm giving you strategies from my throne room, creative ideas that will take your life by surprise and make you realize that only God could have done this to the underprivileged and marginalized. I am here. I'm coordinating your advancement in both the natural and the spiritual. Will reward your commitment and honesty in public. I'm treating deep-seated scars and previous traumas that you felt would always define you. Watch as I repair your mind, shattering damaging patterns and strongholds for those who are bewildered. I am providing you with fresh ideas for anointing. I'll surprise you for reasons you can't fathom for those who are ashamed of their addiction struggles. I bring liberation, not judgment, and today my weakness makes my strength flawless. Even among God's people, I pray that those who are drowning in loneliness can find freedom. I'm establishing sincere relationships, connecting you with those who will support your development, and supporting you as you deal with challenging circumstances involving my kids. You will be a conduit for the expansion of the kingdom and exhibit my delivering power as I provide you heavenly connections and divine methods. I am the God of last-minute turnarounds, so if you've put off aspirations because you feel like you've wasted your chance, it's still possible. There is nothing wrong with the way I created you. No slander will destroy your character. Truth will prevail for parents who are questioning every choice. I bestow timeless wisdom. I am vindicating the misrepresented, the unjustly vilified, and the wrongly accused. I am opening doors for those who are in labor without fruit. Your labor will be in line with your calling. Your worship is my joy. The grace in your life will astound your kids. I offer you a new identity, but you're still stuck and plagued by your previous transgressions. You have a great future and are flawless. You are not the person you were in me. I'm recharging your stores because you are selfless givers who were worn out. When you feel under pressure to sacrifice your integrity, I unleash the floodgates of heaven over your life, and you can never outgive me. I fortify your will to battle for morality, which has a price but an everlasting reward. I respect honesty above all else, even if you're a late bloomer who feels you've fallen behind. Your harvest will arrive shortly, because I am not constrained by worldly time. For seekers, cynics, and doubters, what seems to be a supernatural delay is often divine protection and preparation. I'm not offended by your earnest inquiries, and I'm closer than you think. Loved one, discover me fully and find me waiting. I'm here right now, adoring you the way no one else can, and I passionately love your beauty and complexity, your valleys and peaks, your certainties and uncertainties. Confidence that as we go on, the godly will prosper and that their influence will reach the furthest reaches of the globe. I want for you to have thriving families and compassionate communities. In the days ahead, I pronounce those generational weights to be lifted. I see your heavy burdens, unresolved rage, and pain, which may take many forms and leave you in cycles of trauma. You should anticipate observable changes in your body, mind, and soul. If you have experienced, the reliance on your history will serve as your expertise, your testimony, and the impetus for atonement for many others in like situations, then some of you may feel that your past disqualifies you from my service. I say, come out of hiding, because I summoned Lazarus from death. Many of you dwell in humiliation, cut off from love and dignity by charges made against you. I restore your respect, I outfit you in reverence, I summon you out of shame into beaming acceptance, and your voice deserves to be heard. I designate you as my emissaries too. In the darkest darkness, mankind, a covenant people, is lighting my brightness as you awaken to your God-breathed identity and destiny. Even in the face of approaching storms, faith and renewal will be sparked by knowledge that travels both land and sea. I'll sort you out as I purify my people through hardship, but don't fear, I'll always be there for you. Even if you wander away from me, my love will always be there. Your decisions may have repercussions, but my heart is always inclined toward kindness. I'm gathering resources from all sides for the work I've given you. Your needs will be met, often in unexpected ways. Remain alert and follow my instructions. Give my presence top priority. Set aside time to spend with me without interruption, and extend forgiveness to those of you who find it difficult to define who you are and where you belong. I urge you to separate yourself from people who will harm you and to value your individuality, which God created in a fearsome and beautiful way. By reminding you of my previous faithfulness, aligning your heart with mine will help you get over your fear. This will make you more determined to always trust me. Go after me with the intelligence I've given you. Consider the intricacies of the creation I have lavished upon you. Learn from heaven how to deal with the challenges of life. Consider my closeness in every choice and conversation. Listen to my little murmur in your heart. I am always leading you down your chosen course. Stand still and awe me. I have poured my intellect on everything I have made, from the past to the future. Allow it to astound you, and allow even grief and suffering to be a part of who you are. I am always working to mold you into the person I want you to be. Nothing is wasted. Live in the now and let every oddity, virtue, and weakness to forward my ambitious purpose as you walk in openness and vulnerability. You will embody my kindness and usher in my dawn, allowing compassion to grow everywhere, and love will flow through you with ease. Make compassion and generosity your defining characteristics. You serve as my provision's hands and feet. Every good deed you do has an unanticipated effect that lasts forever, yet there is still so much more to accomplish. You will find infinite delight and meaning as you grow into your God-fashioned self. I'll illuminate your way if you keep your gaze on me. Remember that my indwelling, not your own, is the source of your tenacity, loved one. When your own resources run short, let my love refuel you, carry you, change you in unforeseen ways, and run with abandon knowing that you are passionately loved. I enjoy your tale as it develops. I am thrilled by your victories. I am moved by your pain as we journey together, and I labor tirelessly for you even when it looks like my hand is concealed. I am touched by your intentions, dear, and I know best since I am your father. My lovely child, by enjoying your path, you are aligning yourself with my intentions. Take comfort in the fact that I am your God and that I am entrusting your innermost aspirations, worrisome thoughts, and efforts to my competent hands. My knowledge lights your way forward and directs you at every turn. I know your pains, your hardships, your deepest longings very well. Please take solace in the fact that I am orchestrating every circumstance in your life according to my ideal timing and design. Even though my ways may sometimes seem mysterious or difficult to understand, I am your eternal Father and will never abandon you. I'm always working in the background to make sure everything is planned for your best interests, taking care of your requirements and keeping you safe while guiding you with the tender strength of a loving shepherd. I love you without end, and I have an unbreakable vow with you. I know every small aspect of your life, including your regrets, anxieties, and the sorrows that you carry deep inside your heart. You are my cherished child, always safe and secure in my arms. My intention is to illuminate the deepest aspects of your soul with love and compassion, not to criticize or disgrace you. I want to fill the voids with fresh life and restore all that failure and remorse have robbed you of. You have moved beyond your past, with all of its scars and errors. Hope and destiny are waiting for you as you embark on the amazing journey I have planned for you. I have a flawless grasp of the future that is much beyond human comprehension, and it has been written for you from the beginning of time. You have felt my presence in the quiet times because I am nearer to you than your breath, and I am the everlasting light that will guide you long after all other lights have gone out. My purpose for your life is greater than you could ever dream, and my love is the unwavering, continuous fact of your existence. It is firmly rooted in my want for the best for you and mine. I have always been an ardent supporter of my dear children, and I will do all in my power to defend you. I took you close to my heart and hauled you out of the abyss when it appeared like the world's favor would turn to disdain and darkness would enclose you on all sides. Even when you felt most unlovable and disregarded, I recognized the beauty and promise in you because I was there for you through every painful step and tragic loss. I covered you in my garment of righteousness when you were at your lowest. My kid, words cannot tell you how much I adore you. I've sobbed with you and held you close like someone whose heart is breaking as you've wailed in despair. I have experienced your suffering as if it were my own, and I am profoundly aware of your difficulties. I will always be at your side no matter where you go or what challenges you confront, because my position in your life is unchangeable and impregnable. And even now, put your feet on the solid road of life. Miracles, evidence of my constancy, and chances for development and prosperity abound on the path ahead. There is a latent strength that emerges inside you beyond your wildest expectations once damaged connections are repaired. Anchor your spirit to this unchangeable truth when doubts strike and your trust is shaken. My love for you is unconditional and eternal, and it will never waver no matter how things change. As unshakable as the sun rising each morning are the vows I have made to you. Keep in mind that I am your devoted friend, ally, powerful defender, and safe refuge whenever you feel lost or perplexed on life's winding road. To rebuild our relationship and create an unbreakable connection that will last a lifetime, I have sacrificed everything. Make the decision to let rid of everything that keeps you from seeing me or that satisfies your spiritual desire. Cling to this joyful confidence now and in every time to come. I am coming to disperse the darkness with the brightness of my glory, my child, which I see under the surface, regardless of how strong the storms that are raging against you may be. I invite you to walk with me in ever-increasing closeness, and I offer you the love of a loving Father. In every season, when the world seems chilly and unwelcoming, I will wrap you in my reassuring presence and light up even the darkest hours of the Spirit. I love seeing you develop and evolve because I made you just the way you are. With complete clarity and empathy, I comprehend every facet of your trip, including your talents, peculiarities, anxieties, and innermost thoughts. I also recognize the deep beauty of your personality and your complicated inner workings. This fact should be kept in mind while you are feeling confused or lonely. I'm here to support you and hold you in my eternal arms even when it seems like it could break your spirit. The cosmos was created by my command, and I maintain it by my word. That same force is at work for you. Grasp me in any circumstance, and I will provide you the superhuman fortitude to endure and triumph as joyous waves wash over your spirit. I'm singing your song, rejoicing over you, and celebrating with you. Know that I am supporting you with unbridled zeal as you accomplish your objectives and walk in triumph. You are growing into a more full version of yourself with each stride you take, and you are becoming the lovely mirror of who I intended you to be. My heart is filled with fatherly pride because of your tenacity, fortitude, and enthusiasm for pursuing my goals for your life. I am a loving parent who yearns for open, sincere communication with you, not a cold, judgmental arbiter. There will be moments in life when you find it hard to accept my ways and comprehend why I have chosen the course I have for you. I'm open to your inquiries, uncertainties, tears, and even rage. Bring me your disappointments, the shattered fragments of your dreams, and the agonizing wounds caused by others. I am not scared of your feelings or deterred by your difficulties. Manage the most untidy and unpolished aspects of your life, holding you close as I speak words of healing and hope. I will sit with you amid the wreckage. Don't allow embarrassment to drive you into hiding when you trip and fall. You see only love and compassion when you look into my eyes. Therefore I'm not waiting to pass judgment on you. You are welcome to rush into my open arms. I see your heart, your genuine want to please me, and your yearning to walk. My love for you is not dependent on your performance, your background, or your perfection. Even when the temptation to compromise weighs heavy on your spirit, I observe your brave efforts to act honorably and with integrity. Every act of generosity, every leap of trust, every hushed prayer, and every request for direction are all visible to me. My love for you will always be there. No matter how many times you fail, I treat you with the same tenderness when you fail as I do when you succeed. No sin is too serious, no mistake is too costly, and no pain is too deep for my love. My grace is freely given to you without measure. You are on a path of change that will last a lifetime, my precious kid. Every day offers a fresh chance to discover more about myself and to develop into the person I always imagined I would be. When you have exhausted all of your own power and the road ahead seems impossible, accept the process of refining even if it means letting go of the familiar and allowing forgiveness and healing to arrive. Don't allow short-term setbacks or my timing stop you from taking a risk. Since I am God, I am error-free. I will faithfully complete what I began in you. I do everything well, so you may have faith in my job. I have a lot more to tell you, and I have a lot of beautiful sights to show you as we continue to walk hand in hand. As each new dawn offers a more profound revelation of truth that will ground you, know that if today's whisper of hope has rekindled your passion, the journey is far from over. Your soul and give you the freedom to live fully in my mission. Put all other things aside, and concentrate on me. I have so much more to teach you than that. I am the author and finisher of your faith, the source of your strength, and the fountain of your hope. As you become closer to me, I may guide you into the spacious area of plenty and rest that I have set up for you from the beginning of time. I also have the knowledge to illuminate your way, the consolation to heal your wounds, and the lavish love to feed your tired spirit. From now till the end of time, you are mine and I am yours. Let's continue this adventure of knowing and being known as we walk together into the wonderful future I have in store for you. Breathe in my serenity, my little child, and let it fill you to overflowing. Be quiet, I will never let you go since I have you firmly in my clutches. You may now rest in God's powerful arms, where you will be kept forever. My precious child, this is my solemn vow to you, inscribed in the blood of heaven. My word understands you, even if you may not fully comprehend all that is written. I will light the passages in front of you and bring them to life in your heart as you read and try to comprehend them. When you accept my truth into your life, I will also let my knowledge speak straight to your soul and flow through the pages. The fact is straightforward. Getaways are similar to opening windows to let in fresh air. Shadows naturally disappear as you allow my light to enter, and fear cannot remain where trust is. With the air flowing through an open window, moving purposefully through each room and expressing words of truth and life, your house becomes a haven of my presence. Let my words echo throughout your living area, bedroom, and kitchen. Claim every nook and cranny for peace and light with courage. You are positioned just where you should be in your family, a job, and you become a change agent when you reaffirm your beliefs with my reality, much like someone who finds something amazing and is compelled to share it with others. Others will be drawn to the light by your changed life if you allow my kindness to shine through you. As you connect your thoughts with the relationships I have given you power to build, stand firmly in this understanding, knowing that you have all you need to achieve your goal. Don't allow your environment determine your way of life. Know that I am right there with you when you get up in the morning, prepared to lead the way and guide your steps. I'm not far away or distant, but I'm as near as your breath, so you'll feel my presence enveloping you in pleasure and tranquility. You will see, my darling child, the force of change at work, first inside yourself and then affecting everyone around you. There may be difficult moments along the path when you feel worn out, but know that I am always working in the background, organizing every aspect of your life for your benefit and my glory. When the future is unknown and the route seems obscure, focus on me, and I will guide you step by step while illuminating your path. My word will illuminate your path and serve as a lamp to guide you in the right direction. Your destiny was shaped by my hand long before the world's foundations were set, long before you were born, and it has a purpose that is bigger than you could have ever dreamed. Do not give up. I will give you grace for the trial when you fall and strength for the day, even if the route is steep and the weight is great at such times. When you become lost, I'll be there to help you find your way back. I had a unique plan for you when you were born, a bright future filled with blessings and hope. I'll be at your side every step of the way, so don't allow uncertainty or fear stop you from following the goals I've set in your heart. The powers and skills I have bestowed upon you are intended to be used for both my own glory and the good of others. I'll increase your efforts and make them produce more than you could have ever imagined as you go forward in trust and obedience. When the adversary approaches, you may do the good act for yourself because you are my creation, created in my image. Use the sword of the Spirit, which is my word, and maintain your power. I will always be at your side because I see your heart and I am your defender, even if the world rejects you, misunderstands you, or even persecutes you for your beliefs. Keep in mind that I am your shield and defense. No bad plot can stop my plans for your life, and no weapon created against you will succeed. Know that I am using every experience to hone you and make you more like me as you traverse life's highs and lows, the joys and the tragedies, the valleys and the mountaintops. My kid, even when you feel inadequate or undeserving, I am proud of you. Remind yourself that my grace is enough for you, that you are cleansed by the blood of the Lamb, and that you are clothed in my righteousness. Because I am the good shepherd who gives his life for his sheep, you are mine forever, securely in my powerful grasp, and no one can take you from me. No matter how painful or unpleasant it is, I have made you my own forever. I will never give you more than you can manage, and I will always provide you a way out. In my everlasting kingdom, I have set aside a space for you where you will dwell with me in endless bliss and tranquility. The things I have in store for my loved ones have not been seen, heard, or imagined by anybody. Until that day comes, the brilliance that will be revealed in you is not worth comparing to your current sufferings. Live as a living example of my kindness and grace by walking in the light of my love. Show kindness to those in need, consideration for the impoverished, and never forget that I am by your side, leading, directing, and encouraging you from the throne of heaven. I listen carefully to your prayers, and your tears touch my heart. I will answer when you phone me. You will find me if you search for me fervently. You will reveal my heart to a world that is in dire need of getting to know me in this manner. The world is brighter because of you. I am a reliable God who keeps his promises to you generation after generation, so I will never desert you or forsake you. Rest in my arms and find comfort in my affection, letting my calmness guard your heart and mind. When life's storms roar around you, I will be there to support you because I am your strength and haven. As your anchor, I'll keep you steadfast and solid. Do not depend on your own comprehension. Instead, embrace me in everything that you do. As you dedicate your ways to me, I will straighten your path. I am the Lord, your God, the Holy One of Israel, your Savior. You are valuable and esteemed in my eyes. I have redeemed you. I have called you by name. You are mine. I will be with you through the waters. I will be with you through the fire. You will not be burned. I am able to accomplish far more than you could ever ask or imagine. I am power at work within you. My riches are unsearchable. My wisdom is incomprehensible. So do not be afraid. Have an unwavering affection for you that will never wane or falter. My child, cling to these facts and let them be a firm and safe anchor for your spirit. May they give you solace when you're feeling down, courage when you're feeling weak, and hope when you're feeling hopeless. Until the end of time, I will always be at your side, making sure that everything works out for your benefit and my own glory. You are my delight, my love, and my chosen one. You may rest in knowing that I shall always adore you. I go before you, in front of you, and behind you, clearing the path and guarding your back. My love for you is flawless, unwavering, and everlasting. No matter what happens in the future, know that I am with you, holding your right hand and saying in your ear, "This is the way, walk in it." It doesn't rely on whatever you do or don't do, since you are constant and unconditional. I am the embodiment of love, and I have lavished you with it. I will battle for you and give you victory over every opponent that stands in your way, shield, protector, stronghold, and fortress. I've carved you on my heart and written your name on my hands. I think of you with thoughts of peace rather than evil, because I want to offer you hope and a future. You are constantly in front of me and in my thoughts. My eyes are on you constantly, keeping watch over you day and night to keep you safe. Every hair on your head and every tear you have cried is something I know very well. I love you despite knowing all of your ways, your greatest pleasures and darkest fears, your talents and faults, and your triumphs and setbacks. I'll carry you when you feel like you can't go any farther. If you're tired and heavy, come to me and I'll give you rest. If you're afraid and nervous, throw your worries on me, because I'm there for you when you're lost and don't know what to do. If you ask for my wisdom, I'll give it to you freely, and no weapon used against you will be successful. Nothing will keep you from my affection, and I'll make sure everything works out for your benefit. So, my child, know that you are loved, welcomed, and adored beyond measure as you walk in the freedom and pleasure of my love. Allow my love to serve as the cornerstone of your existence and the wellspring of your fortitude. Immerse yourself in my love, let it flow through you to others, and relax in it. And you will condemn every mouth that rises in judgment against you. As my servant, you have this inheritance, and I am the source of your righteousness. Living a life that is worthy of the calling you have been given, exhibiting patience, love, kindness, and humility. May you see the world through the prism of my love and react to it with compassion, kindness, and forgiveness. As you work to elevate me in everything, my beloved child, may my love be your source of motivation. I see your concerns and how you question if you're ready or know enough, and I advise you to set those worries aside for the moment, since you possess the same strength that can move mountains. Time is running out, the message is important, and remember that your only responsibility is to serve as my conduit. I didn't choose you for your elegant words. Let my soul enter you, let me operate through you, and let you unleash your G onto perfection. Truth, yes, you experience dread and your heart trembles, but I have a reason for what I have spoken. Dread whispers will come to the surface whenever uncertainty blurs your judgment. My child, even if your voice trembles, speak with the authority I have given you, because I see your heart, I understand your hardships, I know what you carry within of you, and I know that my truth and my love are intended to be shared. Amen. Music is currently playing. Focus on the truth I have put inside you and communicate it with the simplicity and genuineness of a child speaking to its cherished parent, rather than worrying about how you sound.